Alright, let's play some video game. We'll continue. Where did we leave off last time? But yeah, we got to the shitty town and was walking around, talking to everyone. That's pretty much all we did. I think we explored everywhere except for where the game wants us to go. Oh. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are rations we managed to swipe from the Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here. They somehow expect us to keep them fed? I'm next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile. Oh, I probably should have slept at the end to get my CP back.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
I stay at the inn first.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Fuck.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfit, but something tells me you'd rather pass.
That was my
Is
bad.
this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Garb. Clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that Crimson Crows collected. Zephyr has left our party. I would expect it to look more patchwork if it was stitched together with pieces of cloth. This just looks like a normal outfit. I hear the accessory owl. This isn't the chum bucket. No, this is the Krusty Krab. This is a stupid owl. Give me your treasures. God. Just doesn't even sound like an owl, it just sounds like a lady going hoo-hoo. What do you got, like horse ears?
Woohoo!
Rabbit ears? Ears that project innocence. Look big enough to pick up even the quietest of conversations.
Woohoo!
Are the accessories like
I'm
things
surprised there are owls
I
here,
have to
too.
use?
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Do I like legit like need to equip that stuff to get things? Goose? Okay. Sorry. Goose came in and is yelling. I really don't want to equip this. I don't get why I would. Like, this one I can understand. Slap that on. And... yeah, that's good, just as it is. You... just have a little U on your head. Stupid. Alright. There we go. Now we look cool. This position's good because you can keep an eye on every entrance from here. In the worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr's thought this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. Alright. This guy's karate chopping his thing too. Fell off that building. This place here is our hideout. Worst comes to worst, we've got plenty to escape routes ready in case we need to bolt from here too. Okay. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. If Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust him. Nate's still talking to others. You'll find him outside. You should go say hi. Does this thing on my head have jiggle physics? Oh yeah, it does. I lost all my bees gambling. Sorry to hear that, Cole. Or Gables. Whatever. Sorry for doxing. Yeah, I remember setting all that stuff up. When I looked at it, it said the image link is broken, so it just shows up as like a weird thing now. I'll have to look into that at some point and fix it. But I kind of like the idea of it just being a broken link, too. The other members and I are going to devise our plan of attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. But we got Jiggle Hat. You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, I've got any questions, lay them out. Oh boy. What are the crows' point? What's the deal? You gonna start up a stream schedule or just whenever? I think I'm gonna do it for like whenever for at least this week, and then assess on the weekend and then make a schedule. Because like yesterday was like a decent test stream for 2 hours, but like I still don't know if it's my ISP or not that's killing my streams from, you know, months ago. So kind of just gonna see how this week goes and do whatever. Usually we drive out the Renans, but I'm sure you know they've got us more than a little outgunned. I didn't know that was happening. Yeah, it's why I quit like 9 months ago. Was I just like wasn't sure what the problem was. I couldn't. The like streams just kept crashing randomly. I couldn't figure out why, and then I just like I spent like 4 days working on it, like literally like 16 hours each day, and was just like, I hate this. I'm just gonna try streaming again when I have a new PC. So that's what I'm doing. Because my computer was also like super old, and so I didn't know if there was like just something wrong with it. For now, we mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, help slaves. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner. If Zephyr and the rest are to be believed. Anything else you want? How do the Renans fight? Bright Eyes wear those huge armor suits, fight using astral arts, and sicking their zoogles on people. You're dead meat if you try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers and by taking advantage of terrain. Most of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone, one-on-one like him. That's why we're so glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. Anything else? What are you guys doing here? Olsbeck is one of the enclaves where Danon slaves live. Mostly is responsible for producing food. Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here, and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. Anything else you wanted to ask about? What can you tell me about the Renans? Big planet in the sky is their homeworld, Rena, while the smaller object is Lenegus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. And about that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they love to call us embedded, since we're all embedded with spirit cores as soon as we're born. But when someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our only way of showing we're not slaves to anybody any longer. The big shot Renans in charge, the Lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. Anything else you want to ask about? The quote, "Don't ban, please." What's a Zoogle? Zoogles are monsters you often see tagging along with the Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. Anything else you wanted to ask about? Yeah, what's astral arts? It's what Bright Eyes referred to the powers that they use. Basically like a kind of magic. Danon can't use astral arts for themselves, which makes Renans as much of a pain to deal with as their Zoogle pets. But we can do astral arts, so that confirms that we're a Renan. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we don't know if we're a Renan or a Danon. We're probably a Danon, is what we think. Even though, based on this conversation we just finished, we're 100% a Renan. Feel like they didn't plan on people talking to all the NPCs, which is weird, because that's what you do in JRPGs. Be careful if you choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. Alright, let's go heal.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're welcome to sleep here if you like. You'll have to fix your own food. Beds are soft. Don't work too hard. Is that free? I didn't pay too much attention. Oh wait, we got a cutscene.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much.
Oh, he has the thing on his head.
Running around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
By the way, make sure you vote today's
Speaking of
the election days.
think about things the way you do.
So
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
not a big fan of Chainsaw Man, I guess. So could we just, like, F off out of town? Like, can I just leave? Oh yeah, I can.
Gotta break through.
I wonder how this game handles it's like grinding. I already know everything kills me instantly. So there's like the part of me that like wants to grind.
I can feel my power growing.
We're now level 7. So we're leveling up. I don't get to do anything. It just auto moves my stats. So I don't even get to build my characters how I want. Interesting. This really is just like play this anime. So what were those titles? Confirmed title, Iron Mask. Weird. Well, let's grind some XP and see how that goes. It looks like all the resources respawned over here too.
Should be easy.
First, go find someone else to pick on. Cyan Instant!
You're mine. Take this. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Like, the auto is not as ground aggressive as I could be, but it's really decent at the air combos, which I am not good at in any game that has air
Looks like it could be worth
combos.
something.
We also get resource grinding off the monsters too. If I know anything about any JRPG, you should always waste like the first 40 hours grinding.
Azure Storm.
Ray!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah.
Cyan Instant!
You got it.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alright, we got... It's like we should grind until we can fight that thing. That's what I'm thinking. You know, we're level 7 right now. That thing's level 43, I think. So we just gotta grind a little bit. Will I die? I didn't die. What a thrill.
I hate camping out.
Yeah, let's rest. There seems to be no consequence for doing so.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow.
Oh, let's talk about Zeugles.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zeugle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zeugles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zeugles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
With no context, if someone said Zeugle to you, what would you think they meant? I'd assume they were talking about, like, oh, did you see those Zeugles or something? So, like, obviously must be talking about, like, a thing.
I think it's time we go to
So
sleep.
I'd probably assume it's like a kid thing.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Like Teletubbies, but like, oh, did you watch the Zeugles? I'll just be like, no. So that carp didn't respawn off that rest. Enemies, it looks like, respawned. Is that like a sprint button? Oh, holy crap, could have been going faster this whole time. That wheat respawn? The wheat didn't respawn.
An opponent like this should be easy. We did it!
These little ones are...
Batter bagels they sell at a zoo. Zeugles.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Yeah, and they're like shaped like animals or something. That works too, like a snack, treat.
Take this! Here I come! That's what I like to hear.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! It's over!
Here, let me help.
Take this!
First aid!
Ah,
Rising Wyvern!
I'm only
Mirror
getting
escape!
started.
Slash the shock!
Freezing storm!
Mirage!
Ice tornado!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
the auto's definitely way better at chaining combos than I would be at this game. I'm terrible at games that make me do that. That includes fighting games.
I'm only getting started.
Orochi's Fury!
None shall escape my judgment.
Rising Wyvern! It's over! We're in good form!
I mean, so going through this once, back and forth, got us like half a level. That's not bad for a grind. I do want to go back out there to see if that wheat respawns if I load into a different area. Because I want to learn how the resources work for when I actually do need to grind. So reloading an area didn't give me that. So now if I go back to Uzbek and rest in Uzbek and go back, will it reload them? And then if that doesn't work, then it's probably some, like, reload the game type thing then, would be my guess.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof. Over our heads.
Alright. Let's go check for that wheat now. Alright, so that rock didn't respawn, and the wheat didn't respawn. So then my guess would be then it's either time-based
Gotta break through.
or reloading the game base.
Harder. Rising Wyvern.
But like the last thing I'm gonna do is save the game, log out, log back in, save the game, log out, log back in. That sounds annoying.
Rising Wyvern. Take this.
We're in good form.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come. You're finished.
Let's fight these big armadillo zoogles.
Mega Ray!
No escape.
None shall escape. A freezing storm.
Stop the shock.
Ice Tornado!
Rising Wyvern.
Ice Tornado is a cool spell.
This could be useful.
Or like a starting the game spell.
Get lost!
Swallow blade. Here I come. Ah!
None shall escape my judgment!
Take this. Ah!
Ray!
Stop. Plasma shock.
And again!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What the fuck? Streaming while I'm working? Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of streaming at night. I realized that last time around that like I kind of preferred streaming during the day more than anything. I also wanted to check, this like actually give us better stats? Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. Then you just were like, no, I don't want clothes. Alright. Alright, we could do some level grinding right now, but I don't like the... I don't know. Should I? We're gaining a lot of XP pretty quickly. I do die super fast, which I'm not a fan of. Maybe I will do it a little bit. Streaming at night sucks. Yeah. When I was doing that, it was just kind of like... Okay, so like... I have no time to spend with Kelly at all. And then, like, oh yeah, I do this, then go to sleep right afterwards. It was kind of a drag. I'd rather have like a few hours to chill in the morning, do it during like day hours,
In this world.
and then
I've got your back.
leaving the nights open for myself. Especially if like something goes wrong in the stream, then it's not like, okay, I guess I'll deal with this tomorrow or stay up till 2 a.m. dealing with it. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So it's only 2 o'clock, so I'll have like a few hours to look into it.
I can feel my precision improving.
I'll take you all off. Azure Storm.
Oh, I also watched the 5 episodes of Eminence of Shadow
Rising Wyvern. You're finished.
that you told me I should watch yesterday.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Bro, watch Golden Kamui. Yeah, it's on my list. I'll watch Golden Kamui. Don't worry.
Let's dispose
dispose of the trash.
Eminence and Shadow sucks. Yeah, I was gonna say it felt very generic-y, almost. Like,
These little ones
I
are
feel
hardly
like
worth our time.
pushing the trope that, like, the character is, like, acting and making more, like, comedy around that would have been better. But it felt like they just, like, weren't, I don't know. They could have made the character a lot more cringy, but, like, in a funny way. And then the show, I think, would have been better.
Here, let me help. First aid!
Take this! Swallow blade!
You're mine.
Azure storm!
But they're just doing, like, kind of a similar trope to, like, what Overlord started as.
Get lost.
You think he's supposed to be like Usopp, where all the stuff he makes up is true?
One, come on! Here I come!
Like, that would be neat. But, yeah, with, like, the current episodes and, like, not knowing
We did it!
These little ones are hardly
what
worth our time.
the intention is,
Storm. Cut them
it just
apart.
kind of feels bad.
Take this!
Not bad, but, like, hey, it's just another trash isekai.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Have you been reading One Piece at all? Did I watch Reincarnated as a Sword? If they have a new episode come out, then no, I haven't watched it yet. And then if you're not caught up on the One Piece manga, I'm like kind of falling off it because I like missed one chapter and then
I won't forgive
it's
you.
just been like, what is happening since then?
There. One more. Magna Ray.
Orochi's fury!
None.
You've given up on One Piece?
Orochi's fury!
Again.
We're in good form!
Not Hunter x Hunter though. You're still watching that or reading those new chapters.
Take it. You're mine.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
Get to see Hisoka with his hair down
Wyvern!
in the last chapter.
I'm not done!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Rising Wyvern!
A freezing storm.
You're mine!
Ice
It's
tornado.
over!
Here's a healing arc.
Slash!
First aid.
Plasma shock!
There. Got you.
Mirage!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Okay, so now the wheat's back. I don't understand the like spawn. It must be a timer that ticks and decides when things are back or not.
No choice! Swallow blade!
You're mine. Who wants to die next?
You're mine!
I think I haven't read the newest chapter of Hunter x Hunter.
Magna Ray.
Plasma shock!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Alright. We're getting way less XP now off these guys, so I'm just gonna move ahead. I'll do a rest at the end and then just continue the main story. I'm not gonna sit here till I'm level 43 to fight the Mantis.
Looks like we get to sleep with roof over our heads.
Imagine like starting a conversation, someone interrupts you to go to sleep, and then you just like finish the sentence the next morning. That has to be passive aggressive.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
All
Do
right.
you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Are there more side quests around?
Hey,
Oh, Nate sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed. Oh boy. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the hell? The name's Dyren? Dyren? I'm the one who runs this lodge. Oh, this is a lodge? We can have our own beds? We don't sleep on straw and dirt. Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door, can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is for, to give people a place to rest properly before they head off to a fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can hope to fight. Bright Eyes, you're okay. What do you want us to do? Sleep? Haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from a hideout in the Xeon mine. Is that a good idea? The Renans didn't kill everyone? There's valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring supplies back to this lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Oh boy. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a sub-quest. Clearing the sub-quest will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. Also check each of their objectives from the activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
I never talked to this person. A lot of people got hurt during the attack on the mine. I'm worried we're gonna run out of medical reserves. Should be down at the ravine, meet up with them. You're welcome to use these facilities. Okay. So the game's just gonna keep the icon on him until we just go off and do the quest. Where's the activity thing? There it is. Apply procurement. Meet with the Crimson Crows at Sandis Ravine. And then Sandis Ravine is where we came from. Right? Yep. We're not sick of this location. We can just walk back and forth in here for a while. Well, might as well fight the enemy. Let's get some XP. Yeah, those rocks respawn now too.
No choice.
Cyan instant!
Orochi's fury!
There! And again! Mega ray!
Plasma shock!
Cyan instant!
Mirage!
Ugh. Here I go!
We're in good form.
An iron chunk.
Let's dispose of the
Azure
trash.
Storm! Take this!
Mega ray!
Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart.
You sure? They like kill me in 5 hits. They're pretty strong.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Just figured out there's a map button. I'm trying to think, like, it feels like this is the kind of game that you should be able to attack in the overworld,
We did it! Come and
but
face
you
me!
can't.
Cyan instant!
Swallow blade! Ah!
A freezing
Ever since Paper Mario, every time I play an RPG game that has battle instances like this,
freezing storm!
I always just want to hit them first to get some sort of advantage.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh no, they're sleeping.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Sleeping.
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something.
No.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them. They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough. They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
Look, food.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted.
Oh my god.
We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I hate camping out.
Alright, well, let's camp out and see if we can use that cooking pot we just got.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I
Alright.
think it's time we go to sleep.
Apparently we can't cook at the campfire.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Hey guys, come on, stop sleeping. Those mushrooms.
No choice.
Here I go.
It's
over.
Great. Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart
It's
to your
over.
heart's content.
Take this!
Can't wait till we have more party
Looks like it could
members
be worth
just
something.
saying random stuff in the middle of the fights. It's totally not gonna be annoying. On this kid's gonna be like, "Where's my dad?" Damn, so nobody made it? If we just got there sooner, we could have... these things happen. Hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Totally called it. When's Daddy coming home? That's the guy's kid. Your dad's gone for a while. Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? Gasp. I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our mess. Let's report back to Nath and tell him we killed that girl's dad. Oh boy. Emblem obtain Iron Mask Rebellious Spark. What? After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press right bumper to trigger an immediate counterattack. Iron Mask Veteran Samurai. Orochi's Gale Force Fury. Hidden art that opens with a flurry of slashes while stepping forward, or whipping up a tornado. Iron Mask Beach Hero. Hidden art that fires off a pair of water blades. Oh, these are the DLC ones. Straight-laced schoolboy. Okay. Scarlet Battle Maiden for her. Seaside Queen. New girl in class. Titles. If you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. View title unlock requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. Skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing that button. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have enough SP, highlight it by pressing X. It'll turn on alert, notify you once you can unlock it. I like that. So what skills? Not really sure what boost gauge does. Uh-huh. Bunch of food-based ones, for whatever reason. Then here's like our actual starting one. And we just have a ton of SP. It looks like each character has their own, which is good. Let's spend yours and just increase this and skills. Do this, so I should just learn all these. Completion bonus, plus 10 elemental defense. Okay. These are expensive. All these food ones. Bonuses when you eat, always good. Can't afford them, alright. 500 and 500. Increase boost gauge from enemy defeats. Increase ailment rate. Sounds good. Alright, she's done. I feel like increasing our AG is always good. Easier this. Increase mid-air damage. Yeah, these are all just good. And let's get these two. And the weird DLC ones. Kinda feeling KO prevention. Alright. Okay, and so then there's another side quest over here.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after
I'm skeptical.
Okay. Must have gone through the ravine to get here, right? Zoogl's still out there. Looks like yet the Mantis. That's the one. Hard to feel safe knowing it's there. Really like to see it die. Especially since people that delivered the death are gonna enjoy pretty mighty payday on the materials they'll get. Oh yeah? Zoogl materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons, stand up against Rena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. Something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. Yeah, I tried. It'll kill us.
Sorry.
We suck. Four and a half more hours until long weekend. Oh yeah, because of...
I'm skeptical.
Wait, isn't today only Tuesday? Oh yeah, you told me you took days off.
Right.
Exciting. Are you doing anything fun for your long weekend? Yeah, we'll fight the monster. Hear what he's saying? We've got enough to worry about without inviting even more danger. My pal's right. I know you're strong, but the Zoogl's beyond you. Not like I need you guys to take it down, right? How should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually, once you feel like you're up for the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course. Alright, we'll take care of at some point in the future. The God of War comes out tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Are you getting that on PS4 or did you get a PS5? I'm debating on getting it on PS4 because I feel like it's gonna run like shit. I was feeling like maybe I'll just wait a year for it to be on PC. You heard it runs fine on PS4? Same as the last game, basically. I'll probably play it. I, platinumed the last one in one playthrough, and then never played it again. I'll probably do the same thing with the new one.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Imagine being so racist you'd rather risk your life for the chance of getting some rags from a ruin than wear the clothes that people have offered you. Big oof. Go to the waste aheads, you'll find plenty of ruins, even more stray Zeugles. There's no gate to block them. We have to keep people posted here and make sure none of them get in. Alright.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zeugles here, too?
Guy just told us there were.
Hey!
Always assume Zeugles are everywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Unfair? Okay. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure you do it often. Got it? Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time for a tutorial. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterwards that also restore AG when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Initiate a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks. Tutorial start.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Now give it a shot. Strike! Wind! Mirage!
Ray!
Eat dirt!
A freezing
Orochian
storm!
Fury! It's on!
Ice tornado!
You picked the wrong fight!
So I have to watch for their character icon to start glowing. Wing Clip fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of her rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight.
Slitherine! This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Win!
A freezing
That
storm!
felt a little excessive for like a B.
Where are you going?
Pierce through! Rising light!
This one's mine.
Take this! Here I come! Mirage!
Gemini, I never miss.
Rising Wyvern!
Boost attacks. Teaming up. Boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types. Don't be afraid to mix and match.
This one's all mine!
It's over.
Eat dirt!
This one's mine. Who wants to die next?
Rising Wyvern!
I feel like we should have taken those buffs in the boost gauge at this point then. Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. Don't let it go to your head. That was a tutorial.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Got some potatoes. Always sick. Money. Visible tape.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
It's gonna be magic related. They want the player to be like, ah, so
Let's
stupid.
dispose of the trash.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Okay, so the boost gauge is super slow. It's not as insane as it was in the tutorial.
Looks like it could be worth something.
There's some bees. Let's fight the bees.
Out of our way!
Wow, it's literally just says it's bees.
Come on!
Ice tornado! This is it!
That bus is driving
Have you been watching Spy Family? Yeah, Kel and I watch new episodes when they come out.
We're in good form.
She's a big fan of Spy Family.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
No.
Not really. But it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
Unlike
I
people's
guess that's
race?
true.
Is that what you're saying? Jesus.
No choice.
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready!
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Blade!
Where are you going?
You like when Anya is dumb?
I
You mean
prefer
every
that.
episode?
What about you?
Just watch and see.
Or do you mean when, like,
Together,
she gets
that
her
wasn't
test
even a
scores
problem.
back, and it's like, oh no, she's genuinely dumb. Sometimes she isn't dumb enough. What, like when she's solving a bomb disposal thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Orochi's Fury!
By the power of water!
Orochi's
General
Fury!
Aqua!
Like episodes when they were making arts and crafts and she was all proud of her
Let's
terrible
move.
creation.
I'm right behind you,
I like
Shion.
that. And then where do you think she could be dumber? If I remember, this thing kills me in one hit, so...
No choice.
Here I go. It's over. Stop. Gemini Aqua.
Didn't die in one hit.
There! Azure Storm!
Cyan Instant. I'll cover you. That's it.
Fury!
It's weakened.
This ends now! I still got a ways to go.
Once characters' art proficiencies reach a certain... wait, that actually seemed like an interesting tutorial thing. What was that? Well... She learned recovery from casting heal too many times. I like that. So the more you use your moves, you get upgraded versions. That's always cool.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear me.
I'll take you all on. Stardust!
This is it.
Mirage! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Onward and upward.
This would definitely be the area to grind in whenever we find a campfire.
Out of our way.
Slap the shock! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Magna Ray.
Rising Rider!
I can feel my precision improving.
Hello. We got some mean Zoogles locked up farther in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. Alright. Where does this put us? More bees? Or is there gonna be like a level 40 creature up here?
No choice.
This one's mine.
They've got me in their sights.
Rising Wyvern! Orochi Fury!
Water.
You picked the wrong fight!
Gemini Aqua.
Slap the shot!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
And there's... oh. We got cat ears. Spotted cat ears.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
The anime games always assume I want to put cat ears and dog tails on my characters. Can I get up there? Looks like I can on the map. Am I gonna play the new Sonic? I'll probably wait till it comes out and then see what people think of it. But I haven't played a new Sonic game in like forever. Especially like one actually made by Sonic Team. Why are you planning on playing Frontiers?
Go find someone else to pick on! Gemini Aqua!
Slash the shock!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Swallow blade!
They've got me surrounded. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Nicely done.
Hasn't every like mainline Sonic game for like the past 10 years been like a hot dumpster fire?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear me! Flame of
Come on!
Damn it!
No!
Who wants to die next?
Strike!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Onward and upward.
Definitely the concept of like an open world Sonic game, or open zone even, sounds interesting. But like I don't know. I don't think I trust Sonic Team to make a good game.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
What? We're wearing blue.
All right, I'll think about it.
Cooking! At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effect. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and the duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. What? Alright, we only know how to make porridge out of wheat. The gentle dish, made by simply boiling wheat in water. Though sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of. Defense up tea. Consume double ingredients for 90%. What?
All done. Come and eat.
Have that for 38 minutes.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Awkward conversation. Speedy Chef unlocked. Become more toxic? I kind of want to just start getting all these so I can use the boost attacks a lot more.
Well, off we go.
So there was enough enemies all around to get actually a good amount of XP. We just have to avoid the rocks because they can actually kill us.
Gotta break through!
Here I go! You're mine! By the power of water!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
That's what I like to hear.
You sure? 22 XP? Does not sound like a lot. You guys.
An opponent like this should be easy.
None shall escape my judgment!
Slash! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. You're mine!
Seems about right to me.
We'll hit to level 10 and then we'll move on.
Right, here goes!
Instant!
Stardust! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
How much are the bees worth?
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! It's over!
Ray! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's mine! Magna Ray!
You picked the wrong...
Gemini Aqua!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Barely a blip on our radar.
Bees are worth the most XP. Alright.
Get lost! Help this!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
You're
Demon
mine.
Fang!
Gemini Aqua!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
None shall escape my judgment!
I'm not done!
Ray!
Looks like we won.
No choice! Here I come!
An instant!
Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
None shall escape my judgment!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Is combat better than Bayonetta?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
It depends what you're looking for. I have it set to auto, so like I don't even have to push. I push 0 buttons in the combat, so it's not really like that intensive. So if Bayonetta has a mode where you just don't have to play it, then maybe.
Out of our way!
Like the way Nier Automata handles auto battling. I started playing that on stream. I should pick that up again at some point. My old computer just straight up couldn't run Nier Automata. It would die. So I don't know how they like handled the auto battling.
That's what I like to hear.
I don't remember. I only played the game for like a couple hours. Yeah, anyone who has talked to me about Nier Automata says it's like an amazing game.
I can finally take a breather.
I wanted to not cook.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
You think it's in your top 5?
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But maybe I probably shouldn't play Japanese RPG games back to back. But maybe not my next game, but the game after. I'll play it.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Wow, such a
I
lapse.
hate that I can see what's on the other side. And I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through, we have to find the mechanism to lift it.
Very
Looks
well
like this
hidden.
place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary.
Let's dispose of the trash.
None shall escape my judgment! Ray!
Did she just fart? That's what I
Let's
assumed
keep
that
our
was
eyes on the
about.
prize.
Sure. We can say that.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Win! Stardust!
Ray!
Take this! This could be useful. Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Place is weird.
Out of our way!
Come and face me!
This is it!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
By the power of water!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
Let's see if I can jump across this gap.
There.
I'm gonna go with a no on that. Maybe if I got a running start. Here we go. Worked.
forgive you!
Here I come! Plasma shock!
Scion instant!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Phew, what a rush.
We'll have to find the mechanism for that room down there. We'll have to remember it before we leave.
Right, here goes!
Silence! It's over! Who wants to die next? By the power of fire!
We're in good form!
Elevator? Alright.
Out of our way! This one! Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens!
Okay, we've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right, no time to hold back.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
There.
Pierce emblem. Emblem that raises penetration. Historically, it was worn not only when confronting armored fighters, but when storming.
That equipment should come in handy.
Now we should take the elevator, I guess?
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Don't get like a makeover cutscene.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Got a new gun. Old-fashioned rifle found in some ruins. Old-fashioned dress found in some ruins. Old-fashioned tiara found in some ruins.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Let's check hers, please. Alright, she's still wearing the good stuff. She has no accessories. It said something about unlocking a thing for her. I quit none again. Put like a little flower clip on his helmet. There we go. Yeah, didn't even do what I was doing. It said something about getting a tiara. Right? Is she already wearing it? Oh yeah, already wearing it. Okay.
Get lost!
Come one, come all!
This is it!
Rising distance!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Cyan Instant!
Orochi's Fury!
A freezing storm! Ice
Swallow
Tornado!
Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nay thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
I don't know how to answer your question, Jan.
Get lost!
So I'm gonna ignore it.
Cyan Instant!
Demon Fang!
I don't know, I guess.
Azure Storm!
Let the marksman
Demon Fang!
handle this! Here I go!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
As you pass through campgrounds and other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. To return to them instantly, open the map list. Pick the point. Some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story. another side quest.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
You're that iron mask that Zephyr brought in, yeah? Can I ask you a small favor?
Yeah!
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, it's something of an ongoing problem. The soil around here doesn't have much to offer our crops, and doing even worse in it than usual. I won't ask you to go fetch anything crazy, just some wheat and potatoes. I already have them.
How's this?
Huh?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. You sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh fruit that grows out in the wild, I can't ask anyone to go pick it. All the Zoogles running around. So don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you got. You're a big help. Couldn't exactly afford to risk stirring up a hornet's nest, reducing the bright eyes cut and all. With all this extra food, now we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear it. Just happy to do what I can. I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell you're a good soul. I don't have much to offer in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. Talking about the one that uses wheat, I already know it.
Okay!
Okay, in that case, how about a potato recipe? This one's also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're real hungry. Thanks. Okay. Great, you should. You could operate in tip-top shape on... Can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach. Quest complete, hunger averted.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
And our only other quest is B level 43, so I guess we'll progress.
Crap!
Zephyr, we got a problem. Something bigger than our attack on Belsev's castle? Because I don't have time to worry about anything else. Yeah, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes, they're started massacring folks all over Calaglia.
What?
They must be after her master core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. Must be if they're willing to kill the slaves they need to harvest astral energy. Mosgul got hit real bad.
No way!
What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. I feel bad for our people there, but them's the breaks.
Damn it!
Gotta go
Just where do you think
make
you're
sure
going?
old man
You know
doctor's safe.
Mosgul.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Alright, can we take a nap first? Okay, what's our new thing? Steamed potato? Heal HP after battle. Forage is still better. Let's just rest. Oh. Very fast-paced music. I bit it down? What do you mean? You're not talking about your callus, are you?
Get lost! Flush, go! You're blind!
Gross.
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
I've used fingernail clippers before.
Barely a blip on our radar.
If, like, you're resorting to biting. area is a big circle. Alright. I'm at work and don't have... Someone's also used... Fascinated Box has also used finger clippers. It seems like you should be bringing a pair of finger clippers to work with you. Have it in your bag.
Cyan Instant!
Orochi Fury!
You picked the wrong
They
fight!
really don't give up, do they? Go! This one's mine!
Demon Fang!
Cyan Instant!
Need acid. That's how hard they are.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
I have
Sheila.
a set of fingernail clippers in my car for what it's worth. You could just be like me and be a shut-in, and then you always have finger clippers accessible. I think at my old job I used to keep a pair in my bag.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Doc, cool. Everyone,
No choice! Azure Storm!
By the power
Demon
of
Fang!
water!
Orochi Fury! Sonic Rock!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh, where does this take us? We don't know. Cave of Solitude?
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
the water's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah, and boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
It's a shame we don't have a fishing minigame. This makes me feel like we're going to, though. Why else would they just have a dock near all this fish?
No choice!
None shall
Rising
escape my
Wyvern!
judgment!
No escape!
Ray!
Azure Storm! Demon Fang! I can feel my power growing!
Get lost!
Only hit level 10.
Severing Wind!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Healing items.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You've got spirit! Burning
Take it! It's over!
Flame of fury! None shall escape
I won't show you any mercy!
Now you'll learn!
It's over!
Damn it, Fang!
None shall escape my judgment!
Die!
You did it! Rising Wyvern!
Take it! I'm only getting
It's
started!
on!
By the power
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Grilled mushrooms recipe.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Soldiers are worth a ton of XP.
No
Here,
choice!
let me help! I never miss! This
Rising
is
Wyvern!
it! Ugh.
Take this! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua! Ugh.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
That's $100.
Let's dispose of the trash. One more!
Rising
Mega
Wyvern!
Ray! A freezing storm!
Severing wind!
Ice tornado!
Rising Wyvern!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I feel like using a tornado is a bit overkill on a bee. Let's take that end. Alright.
No choice! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started! By the power of...
Seems about right to me.
Let's see. I believe we've gone everywhere except for this path.
Get lost! If it's in the sky,
Eat
it's
dirt!
mine!
Next!
None shall escape!
Your theory for the new God of War game is Thor is the first boss.
Azure Storm! Demon Fang!
Well, I'm gonna assume
Any
based on the
injuries?
ending of the last one, you might be right. Look up. Okay. Boy, there's an owl. Where's the owl? What do you got? A cattail? Oh boy.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Think you kill him in the tutorial and start Ragnarok? Maybe. What time is the game releasing? Like midnight?
Mess with my friends, will you?
You just crossed the wrong line! Rising Wyvern! Struck! You're mine! Slice!
It's over!
Swallow blade!
10 p.m. for you. Nice.
Hey, hang in there. Hey! Damn it!
It's okay, he's just sleeping, guys. They're all just sleeping. I don't know anything really. Please don't kill me. Alright. Unalive is what we say these days. Alright. That's why I told you not to rock the boat. Got no hope of winning. We didn't even do anything. Why are they taking us, attacking us? It's Crimson Crows. Rebellion's getting the rest of us in trouble. Pinning the blame on them. They're trying to help make a better life for us. Blah, blah, blah. We're arguing. Alivened.
Not too late.
Stop! Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time.
Then I guess we won't reach them in time. Let's go look somewhere else. They're all sleeping. We keep our heads down and do as we're told, and this is the thanks we get? We didn't even listen to what we had to say. They just killed them without second thought.
Get back, Cole!
Duck! Cole! Stop!
Not if I can help it!
Cyan Instant!
Orochi Fury!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danan slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
Got all these sleepy people around.
Hoo hoo hoo.
What? A monocle?
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Imagine coming out of the womb and your mom's like, oh, let's call him Iron Mask. Sounds like you weren't paying attention during yesterday's stream, Jan. Then you would know why he's called Iron Mask. Why? Why do the Renans have to be so cruel to us? Is it something we did? Did we do something wrong? Do you know why Iron Mask? I just don't get it. If there's loot up there. Is it because of his Iron Mask? Yeah, you got it. Wow. Have you played this game before? Iron Mask was his dad's name. Yeah, Iron Mask is his surname. His first name's The.
I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern!
Ice tornado!
Try harder!
A freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Here, let me
Here I
have it!
come!
First
Win!
aid!
Mirage!
None shall escape my judgment!
Next!
You're mine!
Freezing
Pierce
storm!
through! Swirl Blade!
Damn it,
Sonic Thrust!
Here I go! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
These fights with the soldiers are not very difficult, but they're worth a ton of XP compared to, like, these fights.
Let's dispose of the
Azure
trash.
Storm! Demon
In
Dog!
an instant! Here, let me help.
Orochi's Fury!
First aid! Barely a blip on our radar.
Right, here goes! Blast of
Fire an
Shock!
instant!
We did it!
You're mine. Gemini Aqua! Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy.
An instant!
Next!
I never miss!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
There! Swallow Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Gotta break through! Azure Storm!
Flame of
Demon
Fury!
Fang!
Burning Strike! This is it!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
How are we doing on SP? Eh. I like that. Let's go with that. Want to get all those boost gauge things so we can do the boost gauge attack more often?
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
With all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried. How's your weapon doing? After all, you're about to fight Balsef. You'll need to prepare for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
Give display priority to the quest you just accepted. Sure.
Hey.
You're the blacksmith? Yup. In addition to farm tools, I make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Craft a weapon. Sword looks cool. I need Astral Crystal Grain though, and I don't have that. This I just need a Fang. I kind of just want to craft those for the skins, even though my sword's better. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, not bad. The most you'll get out of me right now. Bring more materials, I'll whip you up something grander. That's plenty grand as it is. Never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile. Good. Glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give Rena hell. Set us free. Give you your money back.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah. These ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
Weird dialogue. What is that? An outfit's the sword. Now I can give it the long sword skin. I think I need to change her gun too. Be this one. Drop a save because it's been a minute. Go on. Probably should sleep. We haven't slept. Turn right back around, go to sleep. So let's just eat more. Very interesting. No more side quests around other than go fight the level 43 thing, and we're not doing that, so...
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef, nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however, and we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
'Cause we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balseph?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
Both of them are Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out? Now's the time to say so.
Give me the option.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
Balsef's in your court, soldier.
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Dahnans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
What do you think freedom tastes like?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you
Firecracker.
get into any trouble, look to them for
Ice
support.
pops.
We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renan's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
And then we free Caligula and then become the new oppressive leaders.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Dahnans have really had any hope. What about you? Are you scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Jan thinks freedom tastes like ass? I'm gonna change my answer to pollution. Why does everything feel so serious all of a sudden? That's because the Crimson Crows are planning to attack Balsef's castle. Not that I'm sure that's a good idea. You serious? There's no way they can beat him. It's hopeless. Does everyone have new dialogue, or just you two? Everyone. Okay. Promise me something. Promise me you'll come back alive, okay? Okay, Dahnan woman. You don't have new dialogue. You do. Let me go. I have to fight. You can't. You're not well enough to move around. Damn it, of all times to be out of commission, why's it gotta be right now? Chickens aren't gonna join us in the fight, sadly. It's finally happening. The Ren are going to get what's coming to them. It's not just some dream after all. I wanted to go on the raid too, but wound up getting put on guard duty instead. Make sure to raise some hell for me too, alright? And I can't believe all of our friends that are getting left behind. We got Dan and Woman, we got Dan and Woman, we got Dan and Guy. I'm on guard duty since we have injured folks here. This plan can't work without the help of you guys. We're counting on you. Where are we supposed to, like, go? I hate to be that guy, but, are we supposed to go to the garrison? Oh, I think quests, like, untrack themselves. Oh no, we're supposed to go to the garrison.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
Let's use the unguarded elevator to his castle. Hurry, the elevator will take you to Glanamede Castle. The names in this game, dude. Let's save real quick. In case this goes poorly. Alright. Let's go. Infiltrate the castle from the back entrance. That guy's sleeping. They're just
Zephyr
sleeping.
and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Sleeping.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
That's Zephyr from the Crimson Crows! Still up!
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Is it really much of a fight when even the Zoogles are just laying there on the ground? Keep them busy at the castle front gate. You slip in through the back. That guy's sleeping.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Grenar and the others are fighting up ahead. Don't mind us. Follow the rail.
Gates of Fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef.
Keep hitting select. Look at my map. Wonder how many of these owls I've missed.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Man, I can't go that way. I know we're in for a big fight, but I don't want either of you dying, okay? Best victories earned are the ones where we all come out alive.
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
Let's get in there and look for owls. If you head down from there, you'll find yourself right at the castle's back entrance. We're counting on it.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall, or this will be a pretty short story. It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
Shove it in our back after it crisps our hand. Emblem obtained, blazing sword. Increased down damage, faster flaming edge charge, rising phoenix. Alright. Blazing sword. Searing swing attacks that burn Iron Mask's own body, able to down almost any enemy. Wide range, gains additional strength as more HP is sacrificed.
Just a minute.
Tell me there's soldiers inside too? Luckily for us, he hasn't realized we're here yet. Time to put that sword of yours to good use. Let's move. Tutorial. Iron Mask can sacrifice HP to use the Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching, blazing sword attack. Do so, hold any of these buttons, which will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs the corresponding art. Flaming Edge moves cost no AG to use. Flaming Edge moves have the added bonus of dealing extra damage to downed enemies. Plus, after learning a certain skill, you can continue to hold the button longer, and then you exchange more of the HP for more power.
What are you? Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do.
Does not work with auto at all.
Take this.
Hello?
You're mine. Try harder.
Doesn't seem like. Oh, there he goes. All right.
Freezing storm. Ice tornado.
Okay. Boost strikes. Boost strikes are one-hit kill attacks performed in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike on an enemy, press D-pad to use one immediately. Boost strikes occur more frequently with lower enemy HP and higher combo counters.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Amazing.
It's amazing just how powerful the blazing sword really is. It's a good thing we took them out before they caused any trouble. But now we have another problem. Yeah, this wall of flames. You think this is Balsef's doing? Probably. Looks like they're meant to keep people like us out. Should we try just running through them?
Hey!
Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you to a crisp. What do you propose, then? I can tell these flames are definitely made of fire astral energy. I'm thinking we use my Master Core to see if we can interfere with them, and then absorb them with the Blazing Sword. So basically, you want me to try using the Blazing Sword on it. Sure, I can do that.
A hard-won victory.
Wow, that actually worked. See, what did I tell you? That took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, though. Maybe we can save that trick for when we really need it. Spam use it all the time. Got it.
We're pressed for time.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him...
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
How dare you call me
I'm not saying
nice?
I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef. Hey.
What?
If there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
All right.
I won't forgive you!
You got spirit! Damn it, Betty!
Water!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Severing Wind!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh, I didn't want to take the elevator. What? Why is the elevator stuck? Seems like we need a specific key to go up there. Let's look around for one. We might find it lying around somewhere on the upper floors.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be. Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a sword from a Renan Master Corps that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
Alright.
Get lost! Swallow blade! Mega ray!
The conversations are just terrible. Yeah, it's
Let's
a lot.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It feels very cringy. It's like we're both actually not people. Bone fragment armor.
That equipment should come in handy.
Do I get a costume if I equip it? No, that's lame. Bone costume sounds sick.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go! I'm only getting started! None shall escape my judgment!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting fire astral energy out here.
Is it that bad?
I forgot. You can't feel the...
Let's dispose of the trash!
You got spirit!
There! This one's mine!
Storm! Demon Fang!
A freezing storm!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Your emerald that raises attack. Interesting.
Where are you going? This is it!
Wyvern!
Mega ray!
Shock!
Gemini Aqua!
Well then, let's keep moving.
full on apple gels, apparently.
What's going on over there?
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him. We have to save him.
You were aiding the rebels, weren't you? Damn embedded. Up right there. Hey, it's you. Perfect. If I capture you, that should turn our Lord's mood right around.
You will kneel before our Lord!
We'll see about that. Do it!
Strike popped up, but it was like so fast that he died, I had no chance.
Are you okay? What were you even doing here?
Working, most likely. Danon slaves that can't handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the castles as servants. I'm surprised you didn't know.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here! You can have this!
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
It's not your fault, kid. Don't sweat it. Can I take it instead?
Sure! It's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
Definitely. Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out. So, not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
This isn't the time. We should keep moving.
You like know she has thorns. Why would that be our state? You know, for an elevator key, this thing sure is weirdly intricate looking. Why do Renans feel like they have to decorate everything? We don't decorate everything. My guess is that the key's special somehow. Special? How? It's just an elevator key, isn't it? Maybe it works in a particular elevator, like, I don't know, one that leads to wherever Balsif's lurking. If that's the case, the kid really did us a solid. Alright, we should find that elevator it goes to and see where it takes us. Savage key. Shion's perk. If you hold the button to throw a bomb, will fire special ammo at the bomb. After releasing it, make it detonate more strongly. Special ammo shown to AG, reloaded. Okay. It's okay, I'm never playing as her if I can help it.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renans use to harvest astral energy from Danons.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks. I figured a Renan castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsif.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renans were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renan you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Psych! This is it!
Orochi's Fury!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
No choice! You got spirit! It's on! Not today!
This one's mine!
Azure Storm! Demon Fang!
Cyan Instant!
Orochi's Fury!
By the power of war! Gemini Aqua!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Pop a quick save, spin a little bit.
Who?
Rabbit tail. Alright.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Guess this thing needs a different key to activate.
Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! Blue escape!
Ray!
Here I come! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Here I come!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I like just used some of these, so I stopped like throwing away new ones. Yeah, heal. There we go. I can pick up 2 more.
Out of our way!
Now you'll learn!
Instant!
Azure Storm!
Here I go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost! I never miss! Who wants to die next? A freezing storm!
You're mine!
Azure Storm!
Demon Fang! Damn it, Bennett!
Orochi Fury!
Nicely done.
Nothing in this room? Oh. Got the elevator key. That looks like it'll kill us. Super hard. So let's save our game.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Oh, that's what we needed to craft that bone sword thing.
Right, here goes! Orochi Fury! Take this! We did it!
A freezing storm!
Orochi Fury!
Ice tornado!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Got normal elevator, big spooky elevator, and then whatever's this one. Boost fire and water resistance.
That equipment should come in handy.
I assume the boss is going to be hitting us with some fire damage. That's probably a good item to get if I cared. Let's save again, just because I'm someone who saves a lot. Alright. Assume we're on level 3. This just takes us all the way to the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, we were on 4. Okay.
Hey, about that elevator.
Yeah, I bet that garish-looking key will come in handy for it.
No choice! Now you'll learn! Orochi Fury! Pierce through! Damn it, Bennett! Try harder! Rising Wyvern! New escape!
Scion instant!
New escape! Rising Wyvern!
Do it!
Eat dirt!
Ice tornado!
I can feel my power growing!
Nice, got a level. Oh, she's like right about to level. Let's see if this fight will get her over the edge.
No
Here's
choice!
a healing arc! First
I
aid!
owe you one!
If it's in the
Next.
sky, it's mine!
Orochi's Fury!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Yeah, it wasn't enough for her. Oh well. Got all the equipment. Let's see, skills. Do I want to boost anything before I go? feel like I should. Is this one? Aerial attack? Allows Flaming Edge Burst to be charged more. Makes it charge faster. It's the amount of damage dealt to enemies that have been downed. That's just good to have in general. I can't afford anything else. Alright, how about you? Like that. That was good. Alright. Man, this should be a boss fight. Once again, save scum. Let's also top off her health. Go. Save game. Oh. Alright. 14 save slots. I gotta start rotating again.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsif should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured. Time to introduce ourselves.
Is this a healing font? Just right after I, waste a healing item. It's nice.
Finally, it's time to face Balsif.
Speaking of Balsif, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsif Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
Sounds like we're gonna die. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Don't move, Balsif! So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you 2 rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive. The 2 of you were fools for coming here. Now die! A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh!
You can keep your accursed crown!
We're here to overthrow you and free the Daemons!
Spare me your weeping, slave!
Ray!
This should do it! Slap the shock!
Come on, auto battle. Beat the boss.
Orochi's Fury!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Out of my way!
None
This
shall
should do it.
escape my judgment.
He's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss.
Reload! Here's a healing
This
art.
should do it.
First aid!
Bashir, now!
Think again.
Fighting powerful foes, upon fulfilling certain conditions, an icon can appear on screen above the enemy. When this happens, quickly press it to activate a character's boost attack and turn the tables on an opponent.
We did it!
Just give it up, Balsef!
You gotta use this as
Rising
a
Wyvern!
hit 'em.
Not today! Slash!
Silent
Pierce shield!
instant!
It's you and me!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Alphen. Alphen. Alphen! Iron Mask! Balsef's escaping. Come on!
Running from a slave, Balsef?
Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough!
What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. And not only that, it's alive!
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me. And that energy is supposed to be mine.
Seemed like you ballstuffed that one up.
It was the two of you. I knew it all along. And you'll pay! Meddling slave! Look what you did!
Without your spirit vessel, or your master core, you're nothing!
Shion, watch out!
Burning Strike!
Sonic thrust! That thing's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames!
I
Mirage!
mean, like, I'll do my best.
Orochi's Fury!
As in me, I mean the auto battler.
Burning Strike! That monster's attacking! Look out!
You wretches won't beat me!
Cyan Instant!
I like that I can still take over, kind of.
You're mine!
Ice Tornado!
Stop trying to resist!
Reload!
This should do it!
And again!
Orochi's Fury!
Searing
Azure
Flame!
Storm!
Reload!
Demon Fang!
You're in trouble now!
Here, let me help.
You
First
filthy!
Now what?
Watch out!
You're
We need
finished!
to stop. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Killed Balsef. That flame avatar is still a lower level than the Mantis.
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind? It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive! And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon! You traitor! Tell me why? Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind? Snakes like you should die!
Okay, so what are we gonna do about the god beast we summoned?
A monster made up of astral energy? How do we even...
If this sword is made of astral energy as well, maybe... Zephyr was right. We did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask, your face is exposed.
No.
Huh?
I remember it now. My name. Alphen. My name is... Alphen!
I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home.
Wait, so the whole game up to this point, just to get the title sequence? Jesus.
I'm barely breathing, breathing to the ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we forget exist destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to new tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To darkness, let's forget all in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
I call him Flesh Face. Goose? Oh, are you saying the little bird that the girl picked up in that cutscene was Goose?
Flames. I see. Flames. My name is Alphen. Where am I? What happened? The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from? This twisting fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
A week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you've healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got them on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calaglia is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Ma... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
No, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Dahnans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
Emissary of Liberation. Weapon types forged. Bombs. Axe. Kills cooked. I guess that would be like the main thing to grind for now, is like unlocking skills. I can already see a side quest on the minimap. Let's look at the view from here. Everybody's smiling and laughing. Never seen a more beautiful sight in the whole life. We did it. Kicked the bastards out. All thanks to you two. Let's do our victory lap. Talk to everybody. That was quite the operation. So many injured people coming in. I actually ran out of medicine. I stuck my foot real good, just when I was trying to get her to stop worrying about me so much. You should check out the Gates of Fire you managed to bust down, when you got a minute. I think it'll give you a better appreciation just how much you accomplished for us. You really outdid yourself. It wasn't enough to just break out Balsef. You had to go out and break down the Gates of Fire, too. You have an incredible power, but you need to be careful with it. Can't have you burning yourself to a crisp, you know. I'm definitely grateful for everything you two have done, so thanks. The people of Calaglia owe you both a lot. Glad to see you made it out of the raid in one piece, Mr. Hotshot. Anything you wanted to ask about this time? Where did the Renans... What did the Renans here do after that happened? As far as I can tell, most of them fled to the other realms once they found out Balsef was gone. Even if the ones left try to resist, there are so few of them, they have no leader, and it's only a matter of time before they'll be gone too. Anything else I can tell you about? What's going to happen to Calaglia? Now that the Renans are gone, it means that all of us here in Claglia have to learn how to fend completely for ourselves. Right now, we're establishing contact with the other Danon enclaves and trying to ensure that no chaos breaks out in the meantime. Of course, it's entirely possible that Lenegus or one of the other realms might attack us too. Though suffice to say, our hands are pretty full. But what's important is that we finally have our freedom again. For the first time in 300 centuries. Can't thank you enough. 303. Anything else I can tell you about? How are the other Danons doing? On top of the world, with all the Bright Eyes gone, but there are people who don't know what to do with their new freedom. It's something we're all going to have to think long and hard about, us Crimson Crows included. To be honest, we're so busy that we'll probably can't even get everyone who really needs help. So if you can find anyone who does, try to hear them out. Anything else I can tell you about? No. Alright, bye. Look who it is, my man, Alphen. Haha. Sure gave those Renans a run for their money, didn't you? Zephyr definitely made the right call bringing you on board. Next time you're free, drinks are on me, alright? Free right now. Give me drinks. You don't know how many nights I've dreamed that this day would come. Thank you two so much. So much we have to think about going forward. But for now, we should just be happy and celebrate. Finally did it, we're free. Now this place doesn't have to be a hideout any longer. I hate relying on you guys so much for food time after time, so I'm going to try and make as much as I can on my own from now on. Good for you, I'm sure you'll be able to make it work. It's only fair that the food we make goes to us first and foremost. You should probably take a page out of your book and start learning how to harvest food as well. That'd be great. The more food we make ourselves, the better we can all eat together. Still wants me to kill that mantis.
I wonder if something happened.
That just looks like a guy sleeping. It's probably fine. One Piece? Did you talk to the blacksmith? Nice. I did. I didn't realize he could make weapons out of Zoogle parts. That he can, knowing that... we never talked to him after that. Knowing that I could ask you to help me with a little something. You know those golems? Yeah, they suck. That's it. They should make some great weapons, I'm told. Still a ton of those roaming around causing trouble, folks. We'll need to forge weapons, too. Get 3 stone fragments. Yeah, here you go.
How's this? Very nice.
Once combine this with other stuff, we should be able to whip up some fine weapons. It's important we Crimson Crows in the realm. People blah blah blah. Always happy to do what I can around here. If anything else comes up, let me know. Appreciate your running friends' help too, just to be clear. Whatever. I'll take your word for it. In any case, find yourselves needing stronger weapons. Collect Zoogle parts. Any good blacksmith out there can make good use of them. Anyway, I'll catch you folks later.
So, different materials produce different weapons, each with their own respective properties.
We should...
No.
This is...
I didn't realize there were so many injured. Ah, Xion.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Xion. You can stop now. We'll take care of the rest from here. Something happened while I was out? After she finished patching you up, Xion here was kind enough to help us treat other injured folks. Tried telling her she's done more than enough.
What?
I just figured the sooner you all were back on your feet, the sooner we could move on to finding the next lord. It wasn't out of the goodness of my heart. Isn't that right? Well, whatever your reasons, we appreciate the help. Thanks. Xion's map action. Xion can use her healing arts to treat injured people that you find during your travels. Doing so will get you rewards. To heal the person, walk up to them and push a button.
Xion. Why do you keep people at arm's length? You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tilsa just now. Why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality they benefit both of us. All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the Lords.
See? That's what I mean. You want to defeat the Lords. I may have been skeptical at first, but now I really believe you meant it. Yet despite that, you still took the time to help out those injured Dahnans, didn't you?
I did it because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balsif's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me. You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. But I know you'll always be there by my side, ready to heal me. It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
Don't just close in on me like that! If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were? What now?
Shionne, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Shionne, for everything. Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart. That blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balsif with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balsif?
No, but aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
Alright. I managed to find a cave deep inside the garrison that looked like it leads all the way out to the ocean. Looks like a pretty good fishing spot. Yeah, when do I get to play a fishing minigame for 8 hours? The old Renan garrison is up ahead. From what I can tell, they've abandoned it. But be careful if you decide to go near it.
Everyone's smiling and laughing.
Once you find some good material, make sure to pay a visit to the blacksmith.
It's finally sinking in that we won. If you hadn't healed me back there, Shionne, I would have never lived to see this.
I told you before, if you die on me, it'll make things difficult for me, too.
Yeah, I know.
People. Are you the one who brought down Balsif? Thank you so much. You don't know how glad I am to see him gone. You're awesome, mister. Wish I could be just like you when I grow up. Alright, yeah. Let's craft the crude sword. Go.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
bowling minigame? That'd be sick. I played through all the Yakuzas. I like my Japanese game minigames. At last, we can finally take it easy. We don't have to work ourselves to the bone. That's right, the Renans are gone. They can't steal what we have anymore. It's so good to see kids running around so happy and excited. That's how it should be. It's a new beginning for all of us here. I can't wait to see what life has in store for us now.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after
You're the Renan that helped liberate Calaglia, aren't
What?
you? But what if I am? This is crazy. I always wanted to talk to you. I know this is really sudden, but how do you think I look? What the fuck? You look simple. You look just like everyone else. Well, you have weird hair that I haven't seen, so simple.
Right.
Am I gonna play Ragnarok? Probably. I didn't pre-order it or any of that stuff, but I'll probably play it in a bit. Not anytime soon, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing stylish about what I'm wearing, not even a little. There's only so much you could do with a few pieces of cloth. I think now that Calaglia is free, I should be free from these boring old rags too, don't you agree? Sure. Yeah. That's why I want to talk to you. I want your opinion on what I could do to stand out and look more handsome. I like your attitude. I know a guy who could stand to take a page out of your book.
I'm not so sure.
Anyway, what sort of outfit would be good on me? Any ideas? Let me think. Something aggressive.
Right.
Just blend in with the crowd if you look like everyone else. Go for something unique, something in your face that makes you stand out. Right. It'd be boring if I just looked like any other random person around here. Okay, I'll look for something loud and bold. I'd love to get your feedback once I come up with an outfit.
Sure.
Alright. This is a sick side quest. You just tell a guy your outfit sucks and go change it. He's not coming back, is he? You were in that battle too, weren't you? Do you know what happened to him? Anything? Please, I have to know. He died. Those bastards thought they could kill me, but they were wrong. I'm still here. I'm still alive. You must be old Iron Mask, huh? So that's what you look like. Good to know. Because of you, I was able to rest, and now my injuries are mostly healed. Hate that I couldn't help with the raid, though. Sorry about that. Don't worry. I plan to work even harder for all our fallen friends and comrades who can't be here today to celebrate. Well, that's not going to happen again, you hear me? Now hurry and get to work laying more eggs. I still can't believe the Crimson Crows managed to kick out the Renans. You really can do anything if you put your mind to it, huh? You guys are amazing. Not only did you take down Balsif, you even blew up open the Gates of Fire. That's incredible. Where the hell did you even get that kind of power? Bro, the Bright Eyes are gone now. You don't have to hide anymore. You can come outside. It's okay. I know, I hate that I couldn't do anything while everyone else fought. We did great back at Balsif's castle. Now our fallen comrades should be able to finally rest in peace. From now on, we can make things ourselves. We don't have to do anything for the Renans anymore. I've never felt so motivated to go out and do something with myself in my whole life. That's how amazing this freedom feels. Hey, wait up. Hurry, hurry, let's try over there. Enjoy this moment while it lasts, kids. The good times ain't gonna last forever. Stop being a grumpy old fart for once. Just enjoy the moment like everyone else. Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten how much our hopes and dreams have been beaten and whipped out of our kind? How can you be sure this will be any different? It ain't like the dead can come back to celebrate either, you know. I know, but still, you can't hold on to sadness forever. I was anxious about how everything was going to turn out, but these Crimson Crows actually drove the Renna out. That's incredible. It is. I swear I'm still dreaming right now, even though I know I'm not. It's hard to believe anything gets better once you get to my age. I had completely lost hope that things were ever going to change. I really want to run out and celebrate with everyone, but I have to be patient, stay alert. If at least one of us isn't still out here guarding like usual, that could invite some real trouble. Is it true the Bright Eye is actually gone? Hot damn, we did it. You love beating old farts? Alright.
Okay,
Good to
off
know,
we
Jan.
go.
Where were the gates? Did I go the wrong way? This is to look at the castle. I went the wrong way.
Okay, off we go.
You see the gates from over here?
Out of our
One's
way!
online.
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Alta! There!
Here I
got
come!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
I'm gonna go with the no.
We're so high up. Okay, off we go. I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zeugles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have split once Balseph kicked the bucket and they had nobody left to obey.
No. Could check out this cave again. Because that guy mentioned there was fishing there. And maybe there is fishing there now. You know, maybe we can fish. Still can't fish. We probably gotta go back to the castle.
You're mine! Take this! You're finished! Take it! I'm only get searing flame! Reload! Rising wyvern!
This could be useful.
No, that takes us back to Morbius. I can go straight through the castle now.
I won't forgive you!
Ignite!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
We're in good form. That monster that appeared from the spirit vessel, and the power inside the blazing sword, they're both born of the same thing. It's all astral energy harvested from the souls of dying Dahnans.
I suppose so.
And it was the Dahnans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsif and his wall. By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where it belongs.
And all the energy the Renans have harvested? Where does that go? Once Sovereigns decided, I mean. I'd wager they don't give it back, right? What? Can't tell the Dahnan that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The Blazing Sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast, hmm? Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any...
Third party member already.
She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah. He's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
I need to stand by these pots. Can you go? Fashion boy wearing something different? No.
Okay, off we go. I wonder what that girl's deal is. Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember.
A year.
Of course I knew there was more out there. But it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balseph.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy.
No choice. Pierce through.
Instant!
Swallow blade.
Searing flame!
Sonic throw.
Barely a blip on our radar.
It's so quiet. From now on, no one is going to be whipped or killed here ever again.
For now. Never in all my years did I ever think I would live to see this day. Thank you both so very much. Amazing, we don't have to mine any more fuel, just for the Rennet to burn it. Gather round, everyone, I've got the goods you've been waiting for. Not talk to the dock yet. There's no one left to beat us. We can eat, sleep, whenever we want. Nothing. You guys got any loot around here? There it is. Any loot? I'm so happy knowing those bad guys won't try to hit us anymore. Thank you, Iron Man. I mean, Alphen. Those Crimson Crow guys are distributing food. We don't have to dig and push barrels around. Stay fed now. Sounds like once things went south, the Bright Eyes ran out of the gates of fire with their tails between their legs. Good riddance, if you ask me. Hope they stay out of Calaglia forever. Can you believe it? We're now free to go wherever we like and do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's all because of Iron Mask. Everyone's always talking about, I hear. They're gone now. We don't have to fear armed soldiers anymore. But you do have to fear me loot gobbling goblin in your houses, that's for sure. But like the irony of taking off your mask is hiding your identity.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Sure, I guess. I wouldn't say I like it. I'm just pretty, like, neutral about it. I really want to do something about all of this fire, but it's going to take more than just a little water and sand to put them all out. Try mixing the water and sand, and you'll have sandy water. So happy I can't stop laughing knowing that the Rena will never beat me again. Those days are over. Haha! Look, it's my old house. Let's go talk to the guy. So then no, you don't like it. You like them? Or the Crimson Crows stole back all the food and other stuff the Bright Eyes took when they ran, and are giving it out to people. I'm so relieved.
Hey there, Doc.
Hmm? Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask. Though these days I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balseph. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia? Our own Iron Mask? Of all the people.
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balseph alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Doc, she...
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much. But that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balseph, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done. Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could help?
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough. Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look. Kirt Garrison. If I'm not mistaken, that's located off to the side of the railroad tracks.
Wherever it is, just make it quick.
You've got to sauce the Thai and protein. I don't think you should apply that here when we're talking about
You
like
look
a
happy.
little girl that collapsed.
Do I? I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renin, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years. He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Xion, not just some Renin.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
Okay, off we go.
I won't forgive you! I never miss! This is it!
Azure Storm! Demon
Only
Prey!
getting started.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That's the most insane thing I've ever read. I'm not reading that out loud though. Entirely sure exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for, or if I've already looted it. I feel like I've been pretty thorough with my loot. What's your outfit, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I don't get what I'm looking for. No quest icon. Probably check the journal. Probably should check too to see how much SP we got for beating the boss. Like none. Alright. But yeah. Oop. I was also going to look at... search message. Oh.
Okay, off we go.
Do you guys have medicine?
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Plasma Shock!
Excited!
We're in good form.
Out of our way!
Rising Wyvern! Great! It's on!
Here I go! You're my searing flame!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Think this is it?
How would I know?
You're in a bad mood, you hate the
It matches the
police.
description we were given, at least.
Did you get pulled over?
No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
Or,
You're
or
right.
did you just like
There's
read
no way I'm
news?
coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzebek, we should maybe have Doc double-check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
They fucked with their reports and are ruining your data processing? That's one of the more interesting ways I've heard people hating the police.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
You hate the police because they're incompetent. So is this an issue of incompetence? Yeah, like, did they mess up their report, or did they, like, just change how they're doing their reports, or something?
Right. Then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself. But I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you. But you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
We'll be back when we're level 43.
Okay, off we go.
We probably won't give her the medicine today. I was only gonna stream 4 hours today, and that's in like 6 minutes. So I'll probably just get back there, save the game right in front of her, and then call it a day. They just changed their reports, which means now I need to add conditionals to every column in a 30,000 row spreadsheet, which obliterates the performance and causes memory issues. That sounds shitty. No way to appeal to that or something? But, you could... No, they hate us. That's fair. Maybe they did it out of spite. Alright, but, before we trigger this next event, because, you know, cutscenes can end up being, you know, 10 minutes, we'll probably just call it a stream here. We were able to get through without any notifications of frame rate drops or anything, so that's a good sign. We'll see if that keeps going on this whole week, and if it does, then I'll actually form a schedule this weekend and start streaming again, consistently. But, yeah, I guess that's stream. Hope everyone had fun. Enjoying the super cringy anime dialogue. Stream, scream, scum. Alright, thanks for that, Jan, on those closing words. Goodbye, everyone.